probably packing earlier and, like, being more prepared, which you honestly told me to do, but I was a bit too lazy to do.
I'm sure I've told you guys this story. It's kind of a cartoony story about the squirrel and the grasshopper.
No,
You
I don't
guys
think
remember this, or have I
no,
told it
why
to
don't
you?
you tell it to us?
This is going to be a summarization. I might even mess it up a bit, but it's spring or summertime, and the squirrel is busy running around packing away nuts in his little
Oh,
nest for,
yeah.
and the grasshopper's out partying and carrying on and doing his thing,
Mm.
probably on his
Oh,
phone,
I think you might have told me that.
Yeah,
right?
you mentioned it.
Okay, and anyway, the grasshopper kind of sets down his partying attitude for a moment, and as the squirrel's passing by, he says, "What are you doing?" The squirrel says, I'm packing away. I'm preparing for the winter."
Mhm.
And the squirrel says, like, "Don't you do anything like that?" He goes, "No, whatever, right? I'll just figure it out when I get there." Okay, cool. Back to partying goes the grasshopper, back to work goes the squirrel. Well, winter comes, and it's a bad winter. And the grasshopper is out there in the snow, freezing his scrawny little jumping legs off. And the squirrel's inside, munching away on his stash of nuts, nice
Mhm.
and warm, carrying on. And the grasshopper looks up at the squirrel, goes, "Dang, wished I would have not done as much partying and packed away a few more nuts for the winter."
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know if the
think I was that
grasshopper,
grasshopper in that situation.
I don't know if the grasshopper made it through winter,
Mm.
but the squirrel did.
Well, yeah. It was just if we would have done it, like, pack earlier, then we would leave on the date that we wanted to. Well, there wasn't really a date. We just left a few days after the planned date
Yeah.
Yeah.
that we wanted to leave, which was fine. It all worked out, but
Can we
tell the scooter story? Yeah.
Yeah, one sec. In our
For the
defense,
fourth time?
we were living in limbo, I would say, for a little while too.
Oh, months.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to act as if and just, yeah, luckily it worked out. But yeah, I mean, realistically, we did leave pretty quick when you consider the fact that we didn't get approved for our visa until the end of January and we left the beginning of March. So that was very fast to
About a month.
yeah, quit a job
We left
and
about, like, the end of February.
yeah, pack a house
Little.
and
Wind up all the kids' sports.
yeah, yeah.
We had to kind of unenroll them from school. Actually, that was a weird one. I remember
Yeah.
signing that piece of paper for Kaylee, and with Kaylee being in high school, um, we it was just things were happening at breakneck speeds at the time as we were trying to unravel our lives. And I said to Kaylee, speak with your guidance counselor or your teachers or whatever, and see if you can find out what we need to do to get pull you out of school before the school year ends.
Yeah.
And they issued you this piece of paper that I'm sure it's changed over the years, but I grew up in a small town in British Columbia. I remember some of my buddies as they got to that like grade 9, 10, 11, like some of them just went, "You know what? I'm done this whole school thing. I'm going to go work in the bush and get a job bucking down trees or whatever, work at the mill." And I believe they had to sign that same piece of paper, or their parents did, saying that their parents are aware that they are removing themselves from school. Well, I had to sign that piece of paper for you. I remember thinking
Yeah.
like, well, you're definitely not done school. You're going to finish school here, but I guess you're done here. It was just a weird psychological moment when I was signing that piece of paper.
Yeah, for sure.